stop everything you're doing right now. Put down your phone. Actually, no, keep it right here. Keep your eyes right here, because what I'm about to tell you could change the entire direction of your life in the next 15 minutes. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being dramatic. I'm being dead serious. So you clicked on this because something inside you is restless. Something inside you knows that you were not put on this earth to wake up at the same time every day, drag yourself to a job you hate, scroll through social media, watching other people live extraordinary lives, and then go to sleep wondering, is this really it? Let me tell you something. That voice inside your head, that restless, uncomfortable, hungry voice, that's not anxiety. That's not depression. That's not confusion. That is your potential screaming at you, begging you, pleading with you to wake up before it's too late. And today, right now, in this very moment, I want to talk to you the way nobody else will. No sugarcoating, no comfortable lies, no everything will be okay if you just stay positive. No, I want to talk to you with the raw, unfiltered, sometimes painful truth that Elon Musk lives by every single day of his life, because here's what's urgent. Your time is running out and you don't even realize it. Let me ask you a question that will make you deeply uncomfortable. Are you ready? How many days have you wasted? Not days where you relaxed, not days where you recharged. I'm talking about days where you knew you should be doing something, building something, learning something, creating something, fixing something. And instead, you chose comfort. You chose the couch. You chose the easy road. You chose to scroll for 3 hours instead of working for one. Elon Musk once said something that should hit you like a freight train. He said, when something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are not in your favor. Read that again. When something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are not in your favor. Now, let me ask you, what is important enough to you? What burns inside you so deeply that you would chase it, even if everyone around you said you were crazy? Even if your bank account said no, even if your friends laughed, even if your family doubted you, even if the entire world looked at you and said, who do you think you are? Because here's the thing about Elon Musk that most people don't understand. Most people look at him and see a billionaire. They see Tesla, they see SpaceX, and they see the rockets launching and the electric cars driving themselves and the plans to colonize Mars. And they think, well, he's a genius. He's different. He was born with something I don't have. Wrong. Elon Musk was not born a billionaire. He was not handed rockets and car companies on a silver platter. He was a kid who got bullied so badly in school in South Africa that he was once thrown down a flight of stairs and beaten until he was hospitalized. And let that sink in. The man who is now arguably the most innovative human being on the planet was once a kid lying in a hospital bed because other kids beat him up for being different. And what did he do? Did he give up? Did he decide the world was against him? Did he curl up and accept that life was unfair? No, he read books, he learned, didn't post on social media about how unfair the system was. He didn't wait for someone to hand him an opportunity. He created his opportunity. He built Zip2 from scratch, sold it, built PayPal, sold it, and then took all his money, every dollar, and split it between SpaceX, Tesla, and Solar City. People called him insane. His own friends told him he was making the biggest mistake of his life. One of his closest friends said, I watched the two things that I thought were the stupidest possible things someone could do, start a rocket company and an electric car company, but Elon didn't listen to them. He listened to something deeper. He listened to his purpose, and that's what I need you to do right now. I need you to stop listening to the noise, the doubters, the haters, the critics, the comfortable people in your life who are terrified of your ambition because it exposes their own mediocrity, and start listening to the fire inside you. Here's why this message is urgent, and here's why I said you need to hear this right now, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying that because it is the most fundamental truth of human existence, and yet we live every single day as if we have unlimited time. You say, I'll start my business next year. You say, I'll get in shape next month. You say, I'll learn that skill eventually. You say, I'll chase my dream when the timing is right. The timing will never be right. There will never be a perfect moment. There will never be a day when all the stars align, all your fears disappear, all your problems are solved, and the universe sends you a golden invitation that says, okay, now you can start. That day does not exist. It has never existed. It will never exist. Elon Musk understood this. He understood that the window of opportunity for humanity to become a multiplanetary species is not infinite. He understood that climate change wouldn't wait for the perfect electric car. He understood that every day he delayed was a day wasted. And you need to understand the same thing about your life. Every day you delay pursuing your purpose is a day you will never get back. Every morning you wake up and choose comfort over growth is a morning you've stolen from your future self. I could either watch it happen or be a part of it. Elon Musk said about the internet revolution. He chose to be part of it. He chose to ACT. What are you choosing? All right. I've shaken you. I've challenged you. I've confronted your excuses. Now let me give you something practical. Let me give you the actual blueprint that Elon Musk uses to achieve what most people consider impossible. Principle 1, think from first principles. Most people think by analogy. So they look at what everyone else is doing and they copy it. They say, well, that's how it's always been done. So that's how I should do it. Elon Musk thinks differently. He breaks everything down to the most fundamental truths and builds up from there. When everyone told him rockets were too expensive, he didn't accept that. He asked, what are rockets made of? Aluminum, titanium, copper, carbon fiber. What do these materials cost on the commodity market? He found that the raw materials were only 2% of the typical price of a rocket. So he started building rockets from scratch and reduced the cost by a factor of 10 and apply this to your life. Don't accept the rules everyone else follows. Question everything. Ask yourself, what do I actually need to achieve my goal? Not what does society tell me I need. Not what does conventional wisdom say. What do I actually need? You don't need a degree to start a business. You don't need permission to create content. You don't need investors to test an idea. You don't need anyone's approval to change your life. Strip away the assumptions, find the raw truth, build from there. Principle 2, embrace the pain. Elon Musk has described running his companies like staring into the abyss and eating glass. That's a direct quote. Staring into the abyss and eating glass. He has said he wouldn't recommend starting a company to anyone unless they felt absolutely compelled to do it. Why? Because building anything meaningful is painful. It's supposed to be painful. The pain is not a sign that you're doing something wrong. The pain is a sign that you're doing something important. When you feel that resistance, that fear, that doubt, that urge to quit, understand that every successful person you ever lived felt exactly the same thing. The difference is they kept going despite the pain. They didn't wait for the pain to go away. They moved forward with it. Principle 3, work like your life depends on it. There's a famous story about Elon Musk's work ethic. During the early days of Tesla and SpaceX, he was working 100 to 120 hours per week. He slept on the factory floor. He showered at the YMCA. He didn't take vacations. He didn't take weekends off. He was all in. Now, I'm not telling you to destroy your health, but I'm telling you that if you're working 40 hours a week on someone else's dream and 0 hours a week on your own, you have no right to complain about where you are in life. The math is simple. If you gave just 2 hours a day, just 2, to building your own future, that's 730 hours a year. In 5 years, that's 3,650 hours dedicated to your dream. Do you know what you can build in 3,650 hours? You can learn any skill. You can build any business. You can write any book. You can transform your entire existence. But you won't do it watching Netflix. You won't do it scrolling TikTok. You won't do it complaining about how hard life is. Principle 4, fail forward. Elon Musk doesn't see failure the way most people do. When a SpaceX rocket explodes, he doesn't say, we failed. He says, we learned. Every explosion, every setback, every disaster is data. It's information. It's a lesson that gets him closer to success. You need to adopt this mentality. Your failures are not evidence that you can't do it. Your failures are proof that you're trying. And the only people who never fail are the people who never attempt anything worth doing. Stop being afraid of failure. Stop being afraid of never trying. Because regret, the regret of an unlived life, is a pain far worse than any failure you could ever experience. This is perhaps the most important principle of all. Elon Musk is not motivated by money. He's not motivated by fame. He's not motivated by power. He is motivated by a mission. He genuinely wants to make humanity a multiplanetary species. He genuinely wants to solve climate change. He genuinely wants to push the boundaries of what's possible for our entire civilization. And because his mission is bigger than himself, he finds the strength to endure things that would break most people. When your why is big enough, the how becomes irrelevant. You'll figure it out. You'll find a way. You'll crawl through broken glass if you have to. So ask yourself, what is your mission? And don't give me some shallow answer about wanting to be rich or famous. Dig deeper. What impact do you want to have? What problem do you want to solve? What legacy do you want to leave? Who do you want to help? What do you want the world to look like because you are in it? Find that answer and you'll find the fuel that never runs out. We're coming to the end now, and I want to leave you with something that will burn in your mind long after you close this. Right now, this exact moment, there are two versions of your future. Version 1. You close this, you feel inspired for about 15 minutes, and then you go back to your normal life. You go back to the scrolling, the excuses, the comfort, the procrastination. 6 months from now, you're in the exact same place. A year from now, nothing has changed. 5 years from now, you're watching someone else live the life you were supposed to live, and you're filled with a quiet, devastating regret that never goes away. Version 2. You close this, and something is different. Something has shifted inside you. You don't just feel inspired, you feel activated. You take out a piece of paper or you open your notes app and you write down the one thing you've been putting off, the one thing you know you need to do. And then today, not tomorrow, not next week, today you take the first step. It doesn't have to be a big step. It just has to be a real step. And then tomorrow you take another one. And the day after that, another one. And slowly, day by day, step by step, you build a life that makes you proud, a life that means something, a life that when it's all over, you can look back on and say, I didn't waste it. I gave it everything I had. The choice is yours. It has always been yours. Elon Musk cannot make this choice for you. I cannot make this choice for you. Your parents, your friends, your partner, nobody can make this choice for you. This is your life, your time, your moment, and it is urgent, not because the world is ending, not because there's some deadline on the calendar. It's urgent because every second you spend living below your potential is a second of your one life that you will never, ever get back. Elon Musk once said, I think it's possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. Read that one more time. It's possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. He didn't say it's possible for geniuses. He didn't say it's possible for the privileged. He didn't say it's possible for the lucky. He said ordinary people, people like you, people like me, people who have fears and doubts and insecurities and problems and bad days and moments of weakness. You can choose to be extraordinary, but you have to make that choice. And you have to make it now, not tomorrow, not next month, not when you feel ready. Now, so here's my final message to you, and I want you to carry this with you every single day for the rest of your life. The world doesn't need another person who plays it safe. The world needs someone who's brave enough to bet on themselves. The world needs someone crazy enough to believe they can make a difference. The world needs someone who refuses to settle, refuses to quit, refuses to be ordinary. The world needs you, the real you, the you that's been hiding behind fear and comfort and excuses. It's time to come out. It's time to show up. It's time to build. Elon Musk started with nothing but a dream and an internet connection. He's now sending humans to Mars. What's your excuse? The clock is ticking. Your future is calling. And this message, this moment, is your wake-up call. Now go, and don't you dare look back.